Welcome to the Glitch Archives. In the vast, often unsettling expanse of the internet, some mysteries refuse to fade, lingering like corrupted data. Today, we delve into one such enigma: a cryptic package, a bizarre video, and a digital puzzle that once gripped the world with fear and fascination. It began in October 2015, when a Swedish tech blog, Gadgetsy, known for reviewing gadgets and tech news, received an unexpected delivery. A plain brown envelope, postmarked from Poland, arrived without a sender's address. Inside, nestled among packing material, was a seemingly innocuous DVD.
For Gadgetsy's founder, John Eric Jigsaw Crossbickler, it was a curiosity. Unsolicited packages were not unheard of, often containing promotional material, but this one felt different. The DVD itself was unmarked, save for a sequence of numbers and letters faintly etched onto its surface, a code that would soon become infamous: 11BX1371. There was no note, no explanation, only the disc. What seemed like a simple, perhaps misguided piece of spam mail was about to unravel into a global obsession, raising questions that continued to echo through the digital ether. The initial instinct was to dismiss it, yet a strange compulsion urged Crossbickler to investigate further. When the DVD was finally played, what flickered onto the screen was anything but mundane. The video, approximately 2 minutes long, opened with a stark, unsettling visual. A figure clad in what appeared to be a plague doctor's costume, standing motionless amidst the decaying grandeur of an abandoned building. The costume, historically associated with disease and death, immediately set a chilling tone. The scene was bathed in a sickly, desaturated light, enhancing the atmosphere of decay and dread. The camera work was shaky, almost amateurish, yet deliberately composed to maximize its unsettling impact, drawing viewers into its disturbing tableau.
The environment itself screamed neglect and forgotten horrors. Crumbling plaster, broken windows, and debris strewn across the floor created a desolate backdrop for the silent, looming figure. The plague doctor's mask, with its distinctive long beak, appeared almost skeletal, an iconic symbol of historical pestilence now resurrected in a modern digital medium. This was not a casual prank. It was meticulously crafted to evoke a sense of unease, a deliberate descent into a realm of the macabre. The silence of the figure, coupled with the echoing emptiness of the location, amplified the chilling effect, leaving an indelible mark on those who watched.
But the visual spectacle was only half the puzzle. Beneath the surface of the haunting imagery lay a deeper layer of meticulously hidden information. The video was not silent. A constant, distorted static hummed throughout, punctuated by jarring, high-pitched frequencies. At first, it seemed like mere background noise, adding to the video's unsettling ambiance. Yet for the nascent community of online sleuths who quickly descended upon the video once it was uploaded, this static was a beacon. They suspected an audio spectrogram might reveal something more, a hidden message embedded within the sonic chaos. The true nature of 11BX1371 was about to unfold, far beyond a simple creepy video.
The online community, particularly platforms like Reddit and 4chan, became a hive of activity. Digital detectives, cryptographers, and enthusiasts converged, pooling their knowledge and resources to dissect every frame and every sound wave of the 11BX1371 video. Their initial focus quickly turned to the persistent static. Many recognized it as more than just white noise. It was a digital canvas, potentially hiding secrets. Specialized audio software was employed, designed to convert sound frequencies into visual representations, spectrograms. It was a painstaking process, sifting through layers of distortion and interference, but the perseverance of these anonymous sleuths would soon yield a discovery that would amplify the mystery tenfold, transforming it from an online curiosity into a potential global alarm.
The first major breakthrough came when a distinct pattern emerged within the spectrograms. What appeared as random spikes and valleys of sound began to resolve into discernible shapes, then words. The distortion peeled back, revealing plain English text. The message was chillingly direct, a stark proclamation embedded within the noise. "You are already dead." This grim phrase, often associated with a sense of inescapable doom, immediately escalated the tone of the entire puzzle. It wasn't just a bizarre video anymore. It was a direct, albeit anonymous, communication, and its intent felt deeply sinister. The implications of such a message, hidden in plain sight, were profoundly unsettling, pushing the community to dig deeper into the video's layers.
As the digital archaeologists continued their work, more hidden messages surfaced from the audio spectrograms. Beyond the menacing declaration, a sequence of numbers appeared, precise geographical coordinates. When plotted on a map, these coordinates led to a location that sent a jolt of fear through the nascent investigative community. They pointed directly to the White House, the official residence and principal workplace of the President of the United States. This revelation transformed the enigma from a peculiar internet artifact into what many perceived as a direct threat. The juxtaposition of a plague doctor, a message of death, and the highest office in America created a volatile concoction of terror and speculation.
The discovery of the White House coordinates triggered widespread panic and a flurry of alarming theories. Was this a terrorist threat? A warning of a biological attack referencing the plague doctor imagery? Or perhaps an assassination plot against the president? Mainstream media outlets began to pick up the story, propelling 11BX1371 beyond the dark corners of the internet and into the public consciousness. Governments and security agencies were reportedly alerted, forced to evaluate the veracity of a threat disseminated through an anonymous DVD and decoded by internet amateurs. The digital noise had become a tangible, albeit cryptic, alarm, igniting fears of a new kind of terror, one that lurked in the shadows of the internet, encrypted within static and symbol. The puzzle deepened with the uncovering of further embedded messages. Morse code was found hidden in the flashing lights of the plague doctor's hand, revealing yet more disturbing text. "The end is nigh." Additional layers of encrypted data, ranging from symbols to complex ciphers, pointed to a narrative of plague and suffering. One particularly chilling sequence of symbols was interpreted as Mors Vestra, your death in Latin. The creator, whoever they were, was clearly weaving a complex, multi-layered tapestry of dread. The internet was awash with speculation. Was this the work of a lone, disturbed individual, or a coordinated effort to sow fear and chaos on a global scale? The stakes had been raised, but the identity and true motives of the puppet master remained frustratingly out of reach.
The panic surrounding 11BX1371 was not confined to online forums. As the story gained traction, traditional news outlets, initially skeptical, began to cover the escalating mystery. Experts in cybersecurity and digital forensics were consulted, yet even they struggled to definitively categorize the video. Was it a sophisticated psychological operation, a deeply disturbing piece of viral marketing, or, as many feared,
a genuine precursor to a catastrophic event. The ambiguity itself fueled the alarm, turning a cryptic DVD into a widespread public concern. The internet, a tool for connection, had ironically become a conduit for collective dread, amplifying every whisper of potential bioterrorism or presidential threat.
The symbolism in the video was relentlessly dissected. Beyond the plague doctor, subtle visual cues reinforced the macabre narrative. The use of an abandoned asylum hinted at themes of madness and forgotten suffering. The general air of decay and dereliction served as a stark backdrop to the implicit threat. Viewers meticulously paused, zoomed, and analyzed every frame, searching for any further clues that might reveal the creator's identity or ultimate objective. Every shadow seemed to hold a secret, every flicker of light a hidden message. The collective effort was a testament to the human desire to solve puzzles, even when those puzzles whispered of impending doom, keeping the 11BX1371 mystery alive and terrifying.
One of the most disturbing aspects was the sense of a hidden hand guiding the entire spectacle. The meticulous embedding of multiple layers of messages, spectrograms, Morse code, ciphers, suggested a creator with significant technical skill and a clear, albeit unsettling, artistic vision. This wasn't a random act. It was a carefully constructed performance designed to provoke a specific reaction. The anonymous nature of the delivery and the deliberately cryptic content amplified the fear. Who possessed such capabilities, and why would they choose such an unsettling method to communicate? The questions multiplied, weaving a tangled web of conspiracy and dark intent, creating a vacuum that the public filled with its deepest anxieties. Despite the heightened alert and extensive analysis, no credible link to any terrorist organization or real-world threat was ever firmly established. Law enforcement agencies, while taking the coordinates to the White House seriously, found no actionable intelligence suggesting an imminent attack. Incidents. The sensational theories started to give way to more grounded, albeit less dramatic, explanations. The terrifying prospect of a bioterrorist attack or presidential threat began to diminish, leaving behind the lingering question of what 11BX1371 truly was.
The prevailing consensus eventually shifted from fear of a genuine threat to the understanding that 11BX1371 was most likely an elaborate art project or an incredibly successful alternate reality game, an ARG. ARGs are interactive networked narratives that use the real world as a platform, often involving cryptic clues and collaboration among participants. The meticulous detail, the multi-layered puzzles, and the deliberate use of unsettling imagery all aligned perfectly with the characteristics of a sophisticated ARG. Yet even with this shift in perspective, one critical piece of the puzzle remained maddeningly out of reach: the identity of the creator. The individual or group behind this viral sensation successfully maintained their anonymity, leaving the digital community with a lingering sense of mystery. Who would craft such an elaborate, terrifying spectacle, and for what ultimate purpose? The true motive, shrouded in digital static and the shadow of a plague doctor, continues to evade definitive explanation.
The theory of an alternate reality game or performance art piece gained significant traction due to several key characteristics of 11BX1371. The multi-layered encryption, the precise timing of releases, and the interactive nature of online decoding efforts are hallmarks of ARGs, designed to engage a global audience in a collective puzzle. Many such projects aim to blur the lines between fiction and reality, often using real-world platforms to tell a story or make a statement. The careful construction of the video, from its visual aesthetic to the embedded audio, indicated a sophisticated level of planning and execution, far beyond a simple prank. It was a digital breadcrumb trail, meticulously laid for the internet to follow, and follow it did.
But if it was an art project, what was its message? Speculation ranged from a critique of mass media panic to a commentary on digital surveillance and the ease with which fear can be propagated online. Some suggested it was a dark exploration of human mortality and the anxiety surrounding disease, given the potent symbolism of the plague doctor. Others believed it was simply a demonstration of technical prowess, a creator showcasing their ability to manipulate perception and generate widespread attention. Without the creator stepping forward, these motivations remain open to interpretation, adding another layer to the enigma. The why behind 11BX1371 is perhaps the most enduring question of all.
Despite the global attention and countless hours dedicated by internet sleuths, the identity of the person or group behind 11B-X-1371 remains one of the internet's most closely guarded secrets. Various individuals were speculated to be the creator, including an artist known as Parker Warner Wright, but no definitive proof ever materialized. The mystery endures, a testament to the creator's skill in maintaining anonymity in an age where digital footprints are often unavoidable. This elusive quality only enhances the legend of 11B-X-1371, allowing it to persist as a chilling example of the dark creative potential hidden within the internet's depths, forever just beyond our grasp.
11BX1371 began as an unmarked DVD in a tech blogger's mail. It evolved into a global phenomenon, a digital phantom that sparked fears of bioterrorism and presidential threats, only to settle into the realm of enigmatic performance art. It showcased the power of collective online investigation, but also the vulnerability of public perception to carefully crafted fear. The journey of this cryptic video underscores how easily a carefully constructed digital artifact can manipulate reality, turning static into a signal of dread. It serves as a stark reminder of the shadowy corners of the internet, where creators can remain faceless, their motives obscured, and their impact reverberate worldwide.
The mystery of the Plague Doctor puzzle, or 11BX1371, remains unsolved. A chilling testament to the internet's ability to conjure fear from pixels and sound waves. It forces us to question what we see, what we hear, and what lurks beneath the surface of the digital world. Was it a warning, a threat, or merely a complex piece of art designed to provoke thought and fear? We may never truly know. The archives are vast, and the glitches are many. Subscribe to the Glitch Archives to access more stories from the digital unknown. What other secrets lie hidden, waiting to be decoded?